Is that better? Like check 1, 2, and 2. Is that my mute? Good. We're in this live. I'm your host, Lo. We got Coach Gravy. Not gonna make it today because he's gonna have a breakfast with Mama Gravy. Happy birthday, Mama Gravy. I don't know where Gabe's at, but shit, we're gonna get into it really, really quick and just chop it up, see what's going on. Man, week five, bro. It's been crazy, bro. I've seen a lot of different things going on. I've seen a lot of different things going on about Gino and injuries, and I don't know how to actually like really like look at this whole situation. All I know is that we got to try to just be here for our team, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing, bro. Shout out to everybody in the building. Man, we got a lot of people and shit. First person, Alfredo Marquez, what's up? He said Raiders. That was yesterday, in my opinion, bro. I accidentally put the wrong date, so my bad. Yeah, shit. Shout out Alex, man, becoming a new member. Appreciate you, Alex. John Leon, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. My opinion, how many INTs for Gino today? Hopefully none, bro. Hopefully none. Hopefully we're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Hopefully he gets it together, man. Hopefully the guy that's supposed to be here shows up today. You know, that's just crazy. John Leon, bench, Gino, man, you guys get out of here. Guerrero, what's up, big bro? If it's only gonna be me here today, bro, I'm only gonna be real quick. Just get it in and out type shit. Talk about it. Dark in the building. What's up? What's up, Colt? Raiders 28, Colts 27.5. Fucking girl. What's up, bro? Salute. Thank you for telling me I'm muted. Appreciate you. Pena, what up? What up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Man, everyone's showing love right now, bro. Yeah, this is yeah, if you haven't noticed, I have a new situation going on over here. But it's pretty much, you know, we're still gonna be doing the show, man. It's just been hella busy and stuff. Who else in the building? Pete, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. He said Gabe who. Don't mind being the underdog going into this game, whatever inspires, man. Pete, talk about it. Ain't even lying, man. Yeah, man. As of right now, the way they have it is we're gonna lose. Everything that we've been looking at, bro, as far as players are concerned, like going off of last week, bro, we were actually looking good, man. But the 3 interceptions from Gino, I don't see Gino doing that for the rest of the season. To me personally, you know, a lot of people were basically saying that he'd just be watching the receivers, knowing exactly where he's going to go. And you see it. You guys actually see it, you know. And for me, you know, I didn't think he was going to be this bad. You know, us as Raiders fans, we turn around and look at like, oh, well, he's going to be the next Gannon, or they're going to be the next person coming in and stuff like that. This whole time to compete thing is pretty much, to me, kind of out the window. I mean, when I look at, you know, games and stuff like that, for me personally, I like the fact that every game is there's new things that could happen good, new things that can happen bad. As far as the Raiders are concerned right now, traveling so far, we're not doing too good. At home, we're fucking 0-2, bro. Like that's insane. So right now, hopefully we get this Indianapolis Colts, you know, they have a good run game. They have a lot of inactives, bro. I'll go over that right now and stuff like that. But I'm thinking, man, I'm looking for the win, bro. 3-3 after 6 weeks. Let's fucking go. Talk about it, Mike. Let's go. No LT, no chance. Maybe Gino had too much times in week 1 through 4, but without Colton, 4 seconds to throw the fucking ball, Gino. Yeah, that's not gonna be good neither. I was excited about Genty last week, but Cole Miller held down a lot of that stuff, man. But the interior line actually played pretty good. JPJ did his fucking job, you know what I mean? Parham actually did his job as well. So, now it's just seeing what's going to happen this week. We got a lot of guys that are going to be gone, man. And one of the bigger ones right now, and I thought they should have sat him like right after he got injured at week 1, is going to be freaking Bowers, man, because he's even stated that, like, it's not completely healed. He wants to be at 100%. And even with the injuries, it's a PCL injury and a bone bruise. Yeah, bro, like he needs to chill. He needs to sit back. If we're going to be going through stuff like this and have to revert to the, run game, we really don't have any tight ends besides Shorter. I believe that's his name. Let me look at the photos. My bad. But Shorter is going to be the only tight end on duty today, because I don't believe Mayer is actually going to be ready for this game. So let me pull up the inactives and all that stuff right now. So as far as the injury report is concerned, Brock Bowers is questionable, Michael Mayer is questionable, and Eric Stokes is questionable. So secondary 2, Brock Bowers didn't practice Thursday nor Friday, and Brendan Jackson, he's in IR, so that really means nothing. But one of the bigger things that I'm looking at over here on the Colts side of the ball, Tyler Goodson is going to be out. Did not practice all week. Their defensive end, Taquan Lewis, oblique, he's questionable. Kenny Moore II is out. So that might be a little bit better for us, because he's actually one of the better cornerbacks. You know what I mean? If we're going to be passing it, and we don't need anybody like somebody like on the secondary needs to be out for in order for Gino to do good. So also, what's tripping me out the most on offensive side of the ball, Alec Pierce and Pittman. Pittman was doing his thing, but he's going to be, he had a full practice, but Pierce is going to be out. And then their safety, Daniel Scott, is going to be out. I don't even think he's really going to be effective moving forward and stuff like that. But yeah, man. But as far as Brock Bowers being questionable and Michael Mayer being questionable, bro, it's a little sketchy for me, bro. I mean, that's exactly how I'm looking at it right now. So wide receiver, all we have is Dante Thornton up there. Tight ends, all we have is Ian Thomas. Ian Thomas is the only tight end that we got if Brock and Michael can go. And then I believe Justin Shorter said he's a bigger guy. He sets up right there too. So yeah. So 2 interceptions, Chin. Let's go, bro. What's good, Lorenz? Fucking tell me what's good, bro. Salute to you, Doc. Man, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate you. Repeat 2019 Raiders game, Colts, please. Nah, bro. Is it? What was that one? Is that the one where Jeff Saturday came in and fucking 1 week as a coach, and that was it? Fuck. Hey, shit. Without further ado, we got the homie Gabe in the building. Gabe, what up, Doc?
What's cracking?
Shit, chilling, brother, chilling.
Chilling, dog. Getting ready for this damn game.
Yeah, what's another thing that I heard too that's pretty bad is Charles Grant's gonna be the fucking left tackle, dude, with Colt Miller being out, dude. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad.
Well, it is bad for sure. I ain't gonna lie about that, but I mean, we do gotta. I mean, 1-3. I know there's still, like, I guess, technically time to turn it around and all that shit. It ain't looking like. I mean, the way that the trend is looking like. Not looking that good, but at least we get to see what the rookie has. You know what I mean? I mean, I know that there hasn't been no great talk about him, Charles Grant, or anything like that, but we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what this rookie has, man. Because I mean, he was drafted in the 3rd round, so he's not like a. It's not like it. It's not like he's like a or 4th or whatever. But it's not like he's a low round draft pick, man. So he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to see, man. Like football is the one sport where it's next man up, right? So
right.
We gotta see what he has, man. That's the only thing. I guess that's the only like little silver lining. Hopefully he plays good, man, because that's for sure. The offensive line is one thing that we definitely need to. I know that last week was a lot better. Probably, I mean, for sure the best week we've had like in the last 2 years. But it's just we're gonna have to see, man. I know Colton Miller's a big loss, but I mean, if the line is able to play like last week, which to me it's always been the middle of the defense where we have a lot of problems at, you know what I mean? Because especially you've seen with the absence of JPJ how we struggled in the middle. Now we were getting like we had no push in the middle of the offensive line. It was basically non-existent. And even when they had a couple, you know what I mean, successful runs or stuff like that, it was, you know, Ashton Genty breaking the tackle from, you know, behind the line of scrimmage or something like that. You know what I mean? So last week was definitely it was definitely good to see. You know what I mean? That JPJ came in. I know fucking Chip Kelly was during the week was saying that he didn't felt his presence, but I think it was a lot of trolling. I think it was a lot of trolling with that though. Like because I'm pretty sure like we know the impact that he had in the middle, you know what I mean? Like he was out there flying around, bro. There was a couple of instances out there where he was shit. He was leading the pulling. Like you seen that during the last game where JPJ's out there making those blocks, man. Even like not even on the line. Like he's leading the running back, you know what I mean, and making blocks down the field, you know what I mean? So it's like I think this coaching staff knows what they have in JPJ. I don't understand why it's like they don't even consider him playing that center. I mean, this makes me go back to what like Gravy was saying, where they probably think he's just going to be like an all-pro type guard. You know what I mean? Like, I know that the center position is probably the most outside of the quarterback on the offense is probably like the most important position, just because of the importance. He holds the ball every snap. You know what I mean? He's snapping the ball every play. So it's like a center is damn important to an offensive line. But I don't know, man. I just think JPJ was a big like welcome last week, man, because I know the first week he kind of had an off week, but I just think that was more of just like a bad performance, because I think we seen last week in his rookie year, dude is a beast out there. You know what I mean? So it's like I just think that we're going to be okay in the middle, but now it's you know what I mean, we've been giving Gino time. It's him throwing interceptions that's the problem, but Gino's gonna have to, you know what I mean? He's going to have to help out this line too. In that case, you know what I mean? To where he's gonna have to just have his antennas up a little bit more. You know what I mean? We especially how about this rookie tackle? You know what I mean? And let's scheme up some plays to, like, you know what I mean? Because I know the team. I know Indianapolis is going to be probably thinking they're going to be running probably, you know, more Glazes way, but I don't know, man. Like, scheme up some plays to where, you know, you get the tight end, you know what I mean, helping out on that side, to where, you know, you get enough blockers on that side to where it's not as predictable, you know what I mean? Because if we start just running one way because we're not comfortable in running the rookie's way, like it could get ugly again, you know what I mean, in the running game.
Yeah. See, one of the things that like a lot of people tend to forget, like, you know, even though the Colts they have a few injuries and stuff like that, they've been playing some pretty good ball, but Daniel Jones, bro, always ends up going into a slump.
Yep. Like, I've been saying that shit all week, like with the people I've been talking to, just like, you know, about the game and shit like that. Like, Daniel Jones is still Daniel Jones. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
like
we're just waiting for Daniel Jones. Hopefully he has a Daniel Jones game.
It could hit at midnight last night, dog. He's Cinderella. So, you know what I mean? He probably lost his glass slipper last night, so you never know. probably the one that he probably was out with Mark Sanchez or something, you know?
Oh shit, yeah, I hear about. I heard something about it, but like I didn't really get too into it. Apparently, he's opening doors and trying to. He got stabbed. He got shanked up. That's messed up. That the Mexican
and now
guy
he's in jail.
Now he's in jail because he had a part of it. Some shit. That's just crazy. Leggy, what's up? So after the Pats game, should have rested Bowers. Rest a couple games. What's up, bro? Yeah, I agree. But yeah, he was
like
fucking.
You say, though, Styles makes fights, though. You know what I mean? And like, if you're gonna put that analogy into this game, like, I like the way we defend the run, and that's one of the biggest strengths of the Colts. You know what I mean? The Colts are Jonathan Taylor, and then right now Daniel Jones is playing, you know, a little bit better than we're used to seeing him. But like you said, you know, he could turn right back into Daniel Jones. I like our defense, how it defends the run. So like, and that's strength against strength. You know what I mean? And then it's going to be if Gino really can take care of the ball. If Gino can take care of the ball, we definitely have a chance against this team, bro. Like I know they're 3-1. I know my opinion saying the Colts are different this season. Whatever, like I understand all of that. Like they do have a 3-1 record, so I can't really talk shit about it. But I just like when they say Styles makes fights, this is like if you were going to put up a ideal situation for us this week, not ideal because this is a good team, but I'm just talking about like a strength of a team that's going to come and play us where if their strength is running the ball, our strength is stopping the run. So because I would have more worry if this team was an air it out team. You know what I mean? If they were throwing the ball all year, you know what I mean? They were throwing the ball all over the field like these first 4 games, then I would be a little bit more worried. But I think their offense is going to struggle today. To be honest, I really do think that their offense is going to struggle. But then again, too, their defense is good too. So like that's why I'm saying their defense is good and our offense has not been great. You know what I mean? I know our running game got a lot better last week. That's why I'm saying if Gino can take care of the ball, we definitely got a good chance to win this game.
Oh yeah. So last week he dropped completely because he had 2 interceptions, but the Rams had a good defense too, and you know what I mean, especially with Stokes being out. So looking at everything, bro, like he's almost in a trajectory to actually like start fucking up. So yeah, and he's in like, I mean, the 1 year that he had good, you know what I mean, he was 24-12, and that was in 2019, bro. Right now he's 4-2, so he's like 50% his overall. It's his highest rating so far moving forward in the NFL. And then the thing is though, with his first year playing, he only had 3,000 yards, bro, and he was at like an 87. Last week he was at 80% rating. The other couple weeks against Titans, come on, you can't really say much about the Titans. Now the Broncos, that was a little bit different, but I'm having a feeling that Daniel Jones is going to turn to Daniel Jones again, bro. With that pressure from Crosby, bro, it's going to be there. But Gino's got to protect the ball. I just seen something that fucking Gino blocked, ain't receiving no messages because he's getting fucking hate mail from from all the Raiders fans. They were roasting the fans were roasting the shit out of him, doc. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
I mean, you gotta know the history of this. You know, at least the coming in as a quarterback, being signed as in the offseason, you gotta know at least the recent history of this team with the quarterback position. So it's like you have to know, though. Like you have to have that in mind. If I don't perform, I'm gonna get shit talked to. I'm gonna get hate mail. I'm gonna get all of this. You know what I mean? Especially from this fan base. So, I mean, I don't feel sorry for him one bit. You know what I mean? He needs to step up.
Gino equals old Jones. Fuck, bro.
Man, he's making too much money to feel sorry for him, so he needs to fucking step up, man. You know what I mean? Like he needs that. Got paid. You know what I mean? He was so happy that Pete, you know what I mean, was in the Pete back with Pete, you know what I mean? So, but shit, right now you're just making Pete look bad.
I think with Pete,
the confidence he has in him.
Yeah, like me personally, bro, like looking at listening to Chip Kelly saying these certain things and having his history, and like I don't know. It doesn't feel like, you know, what we thought it was gonna be. You know, hey, Chip Callie's coming, whatever or not, and he's over here fucking playing with the offensive line, doing all this dumb shit. You know, we're all saying, "Oh, get rid of Brennan and all that stuff." Yeah, of course, we're gonna talk shit about every single fucking coach on that team. But Pete's in the midst of it, and I feel like he kind of doesn't have control of this team, bro. He's not in Gino's ear. He's not a quarterback whisperer. And then if you got to go back to the way Gino, won Pete in Seattle, it was all defense. You know, because they were talking about Russell Wilson the other day, bro. Russell Wilson was magic, man, bro. I used to see him have to pull fucking shit out of his ass to fucking actually make wins happen. You know what I mean? If they didn't have fucking Marshawn, bro, like they would have really went as far as they did. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that all goes to the offensive line because Pete's more like a defensive guy. So if we can't make no fucking stops, and then the thing is, like last week, fourth quarter, we were just playing soft coverage, bro. Letting them get down the field, letting them do all this shit. Like he's got to put the pressure on, bro. I want to see about like fucking 20 fucking, you know what I mean, 20 blitzes all day long on Daniel Jones. Rattle him up, get him fucking going, pull some stunts, do some shit, get some fucking pressure on that fucking quarterback, bro. Because it's just, it's not. If it's gonna be the defense that's gonna win this game and running the ball, that's exactly what fucking his formula is. Pete Carroll's formula is be aggressive on defense and run the fucking ball. And if you can't run the ball, and then you can put it in Gino's hands, Gino needs to be throwing the ball maybe 25 times a game. Jensen needs to be getting the ball at this point, or the running game. Even Mostert looked good last week when he got the little bit of touches and stuff like that. You get that combination going, bro, we're gonna be good. But the defense is gonna have to step up, bro. It was all Gino was good.
I think these teams have like, well, not similar, but the way that the team is kind of built, you want to have I think like the way that this team has been playing, I think early this season too, is like the strength of the teams. Both teams are kind of like their defense, and the strength of their offense is running like, well, not ours, but up until last game, what we're trying to do, especially with you know, drafting a running back 6, is we're trying to be good running the ball, good on defense. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's kind of what, you know, Indianapolis is kind of, you know, the team is kind of built around. So I think today, if we could play like last week, but without turning the ball over, you know, both strengths are there. You know what I mean? It looks like both teams are, you know, their strengths are going to be the, you know, the defense stopping the run and, you know what I mean, running the ball. But I think that the difference is going to be, I think that the biggest difference is going to be if what quarterback can outplay each other. You know what I mean? Because if you see last week, if you give the other team enough opportunities and stick around, they stick around and you have opportunities to lose the game. And exactly what happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, we had the opportunity to win the game at the end, but everybody wants to blame block field goal and all of that shit, but there should be no reason why there was even an opportunity for them to block a field goal. You know what I mean? Yeah. With that, the way that we played in that game. So it's like, that's the reason why I'm like, if Gino can just outplay Daniel Jones today, I think we have a real good chance of winning.
Well, I agree. I really agree, bro. It's got to be a good game plan, and they got to be effective. They have to be effective, bro. But the running game is going to be the same thing. I just killed 3 chickens, live chickens. Also put Vicks on my fucking mic. You put Vicks on his third leg? Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's just too many turnovers in our side of the field. It's just not good, bro. It's never a good recipe for winning. Like, as good as your defense can play great, but if you're turning the ball over 3 times plus giving, causing a turnover on downs in your own side of the field, basically like 4 turnovers, you know what I mean? You're not going to win that game. Most of the time, you're not going to win that game. I don't care how good your defense plays. That's why I understand that the defense did give it up at the end last week, and they do have to step up better in those situations. But I don't blame the defense. I give the defense, if you're going to give from last week a percentage of blame, I'm going to blame Gino 90% of that fucking loss. Yeah. And I'll give like 10 to 20 80 to 90% for Gino, but 10 to 20 for the defense because they were just put on the field time after time after time again in bad situations, bad field position. It's just that's not a recipe for winning. You're putting your defense, you're not helping out your defense one bit.
Yeah. Dave O saying right here, Gino needs to stop hesitating before he throws the ball, and the corners can easily read him. Yeah, agreed, bro. Definitely agreed. Gino has been the blame since week 2. Yeah. That is the truth. That's the truth right there, bro. So right now,
played his ass off in week 1. Played his ass off in week 1, and look it out, and we pretty much dominated the second half and all of that stuff. That's why I'm saying, like, if he plays good, we got a chance to win almost all the games. Because even like in the Chargers game, we weren't able to move the ball really good, like, you know what I mean? But he didn't turn the ball over, and we still had opportunities, even in the fourth quarter, to still come back. You know what I mean? Yeah, they kind of separated themselves late in the fourth quarter, but we still had opportunities there. Regardless if how, like, the offense wasn't really the offense didn't run the ball that week. Gino didn't turn the ball over, and we still had an opportunity to win. You know what I mean? Like, when you don't run the ball and you don't throw like pretty much any touchdowns, like, it shouldn't even be that close, especially the way that we've been playing. You know what I mean? Especially these last 2 weeks. But I just think it's all on, to me, it's on Gino's shoulders today, man. He's got to be able to turn this around for this team to be able to look good, man. Because I think this team has showed instances where they can be good, man. They can compete with these. They can compete with the teams, but it's just, you're not good enough or even experienced enough to have that many mistakes as a quarterback when you're supposed to be one of the leaders on the team. You cannot be that guy that's being the cause of all these losses, bro. You cannot be that guy if you're the guy that they're supposed to be counting on.
Yeah. So right now, pretty much what they have, the Raiders have, the favorites are obviously the Colts, and said the spread's around 7 points. So the Colts are 3-1. The Raiders are 1-3 entering the game. Location will be played in Indianapolis. Colts have a strong home offense and efficient performance, particularly with the rushing attack with Jonathan Taylor contributing, right? So the recent Raiders struggles include multi-game losing streak and defensive inconsistencies as play role. And that's what we're talking about. Gravy who, biscuits who, fucking stupid. You guys are stupid. Gino, that's why they gave me the big bucks.
Max gotta take over like last week though too, man. You know what I mean? Like, I know like people want to get on him for his, fourth quarter, whatever. Like, he wasn't in there that much, but dude was balling out there last week, and he gave us, I think, enough opportunities. That's why I keep saying, like, every opportunity he was giving us, Gino was giving it right back. You know what I mean? Like, every time, like, he was out there playing his ass off, Gino was giving that opportunity right back.
Yeah, but see, also the offensive line has been bad. Now it's even going to be worse. Well, hopefully these rookies
because I mean, last week we improved with JPJ, but we did take a big loss. So we're gonna see if the whole line as a whole kind of got some confidence last week. I know that they're for sure gonna feel the loss of Colton, but that performance last week should give them, the guys that are still there, you know what I mean, that didn't get hurt last week, should give them some sort of confidence for this week. You know what I mean? Just because that was a great performance. You know what I mean? Out of from what we've seen in the first 3 weeks, dog, like that was out of the offensive line. They looked like they heard what the noise that was around. You know what I mean? And I just think that even Ashton Genty, you know what I mean? It was like that. I mean, I'm not saying that he wasn't running hard, but it just looked a lot smoother. It looked a lot just being able to get yards before being touched. That was the biggest thing last week. Like, he was getting, the first 3 weeks, he was just getting, like, dudes were like up in the middle, especially, you know what I mean? They were just getting too much pressure in the middle, where they were even causing problems on the handoffs. You know what I mean? Where they were like, the dudes were in the dudes were already in like the quarterback's lap. You know what I mean? In the running back's lap, to where, you know what I mean, the dude has to make a move almost while he's getting the ball. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you can, that's why the JPJ thing is so important, to where, like, because I think he holds that middle a lot better than we've seen in those previous weeks. You know what I mean? So that handoff, that exchange between the quarterback and running back, man, that, like, if that shit's anything where it's messed with at all, whatever, like that, like, you see things that like that happen in the first 3 weeks happen. You know what I mean? To where Ashton Genty looked like he was, he had people talking around him all over the media about that he wasn't it. You know what I mean? He wasn't him and all this stuff. But I just think, you know what I mean? Like, if the offensive line could get any push up the middle, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think they know Colton Miller's an all-pro. Like, dude is not leveling up for pressure in some of the games. Even this week, he looks like he was getting back to form, to where they're going to scheme up things to where I think that they're going to do for a long period of time, to where, like, if Miller was gone for a long period of time, which he probably is because of the IR situation and all that stuff,
minimum 4 weeks.
We have a bye in between, so he might miss only 3 weeks of actual play time. So it would worry me more if it was a like a ligament damage or anything like that, to where, like, he wasn't going to come back. But this team should be able to at least scheme up, at least for one game. I mean, they should be able to do, and especially with the money that they're paying Chip Kelly, they should be able to at least do something to where they scheme up something to not put that rookie tackle in as many situations to where he's out on an island, or he has to like, you need to help him out today for sure. Like, I know teams are going to game plan around that too, but you have to, the money that you're getting paid as Chip Kelly, you have to be able to scheme up something today to where you don't put as that rookie in harm's way.
Yeah. It's going to be all scheme, man. It's going to be good. It's going to be good and bad. But I think this is exactly how I feel that we're going to fucking win. Run the fucking ball. Get Mostert involved too. You know what I mean? Keep Zamir White out of the backfield. Don't even put him in there. Me personally, that's the way I feel about it. Genty and let these rookies do what they got to do. They're gonna have to run inside. They're gonna have to run inside between Parham, Meredith, and fucking JPJ. You know what I mean? I think going out to the left side is going to be kind of bad. I think it's going to be better on the right side just because they're a little bit more fluent. And the defense is going to have to apply pressure, bro. Just apply pressure. That's it. Now Pratt's supposed to be good. Supposed to be good in coverage, whatever or not. But
he's not playing.
He's out too.
He's not.
Oh, that's right. He's not playing. Yeah. So he's not. So
non-injury.
That's right. Yeah, I remember fucking seeing that. God damn it, bro. I've been so damn busy. It's been crazy.
Yeah, he didn't even fly with the team. He stood back home. He didn't even fly with the team. I just for the first one. Yeah.
But apparently Jamal Adams and what's the name, Devon White, like they're
supposed Jamal Adams and Eichenberg should get a lot of play today.
Yeah, and they're more downhill linebacker type. Well, Jamal Adams is supposed to be that guy to be hitting the running back. So if those two guys can get going, and Devin White can kind of like just add to it, that's even great. But that pressure needs to be fucking on, bro. Tyree with 3 sacks. Oh shit.
Hopefully, man. Shit, that would be awesome. Shit. To be honest, I don't give anybody with 3 sacks today would be awesome. Shit, I don't give a fuck if it's the third string. I don't care. Like, anybody with 3 sacks today would be awesome, bro. Like, we just need somebody to step up today. I mean, I'm hoping it's Max, because you've seen last week what his impact could be. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not throwing interceptions, but it's just we have to have multiple guys do that shit. On even like Kuntz. Where the fuck is Kuntz been?
I mean, he hasn't really done much, but I mean, he was a little bit of a factor last week.
It's just, I think we're seeing a lot of more of like Laulu and even Tyree and Max. Like, those are the guys that are in the middle. Like, even Booker, bro. Like, I've even seen Booker, in there on a couple of plays too, where like Coots, man, come on, man. I know you're coming back off injury and all that stuff, but you're supposed to be that dude that's like that. You know what I mean? Like at least competent to Max on the other side. You know what I mean? To where, you know what I mean? We're not feeling it as much. To you got enough pressure over there to where like they're not just always eyeing Max Crosby. You know what I mean? Like it's just you got to put a little bit more pressure on that side.
LT, fuck it. Pyro, what's up, dog? Psycho, what's up, bro? Salute to you, brother. Yeah. So, you're right. Malcolm Koonce hasn't done shit. He has a total of 7 combined tackles, and
I think he had that 1 sack in that one game.
Yeah, just 1 sack, and that was in the Patriots.
Fumble, that's it.
And that's it. Yeah. Gabe, I think you meant to say that we need one guy to step up that stands behind center named.
Oh, yeah, no, I said that. I said that all show. If he plays, if he does not turn over the ball, if he plays well, like that's what I think is the biggest. Actually, that's the biggest. Like that's gonna be the biggest reason why we win today. If he outplays Daniel Jones, we have a good chance of winning. If he don't turn the ball over and he outplays Daniel Jones, we have a good chance of winning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those games, bro.
And that's not saying much. I don't want to hear people like. I don't want to even people to be saying, "Oh, outplay Daniel Jones." You're asking a lot. Like that's not asking a lot.
No, it's not.
Outplay fucking Daniel Jones.
If you think that, then you guys don't know much about Daniel Jones. Yeah, man. I'm just ready, bro. I'm ready to get this fucking week. I want to watch this. So Bachman's is active to the roster too. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those games, man.
I don't know, man. Brock is. I guess they're saying that doctors are saying that I guess only thing that's going to help him out is actually rest. But yesterday I seen a thing that was saying that he was expected to play. So I don't know, man. I think
Myers are out.
Inactive. Brock and Myers out. He's inactive.
Let me look it up real quick. Yep, I believe so.
Let's see. Inactive 1 hour ago. Yep, Brock Bowers inactive. It's Eric Stokes. Damn. We're missing some key pieces, man. We're missing Eric Stokes, Jermaine Pratt, Micah Mayer, and Brock Bowers, both of our tight ends, both of our starting tight ends. It's like, man, that's a pretty good. We'll take a team effort for sure today, man.
Bring Waller back. Bring Waller Turf Toe back. Call him. Let's go. Trade for him. I trade for him in a fucking second. Waller look good, bro. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, Jacoby, fucking Tucker, they're gonna have to step up today in the passing game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That was not that wasn't used for sure, man. Like, you know what I mean? Eric Stokes, fucking Pratt, Powers, and Mayer. Those are four. Yeah. Those are 4 important pieces to this team for sure, man. Besh too, man. Yeah, Besh gotta make his presence felt, man. I mean, that dude had like 1 catch all year. Fuck. 2nd round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Dude needs to step up, man, because you were a dude that, like, at first I was like scratching my head about that pick. Then I kind of looked more into him, kind of like the pick a little bit more because of his story and all of that shit. But I mean, story, I feel for him, you know what I mean? What his situation and all of that stuff. But you're picking the 2nd round, man. You're going to be asked to perform. I mean, that should only last so long. That should only last so long. That story should only last so long. You're gonna have to perform to be able to be on the Raiders, like the Raiders fans' good side, man. Like that's the only thing that's going to keep you in the good graces of Raider fans. You need to perform.
So, do you think with these guys that we've got, like, and they elevated Dante Thornton over Besh. You know what I mean? Do you think it's more Chip Kelly than anything? Like, kind of being doing what normally Chip Kelly does. He kind of fucks with people, talking shit, thinking that he's bigger than the whole fucking thing. When technically all he's doing is calling plays, and the plays that he's calling aren't fucking good. Now he's gonna have to adjust everything with no tight end help. So then that means that fucking Ian Thomas is gonna be basically a blocker. Yep. You know what I mean? To help with the run game. Like, you know what I mean? It makes us one dimensional, bro. What are they gonna do? Cover fucking? They can't have Dante just fucking going fucking streak every fucking play, because then they're just gonna fucking cover him. They have it's gonna be off, bro. It's gonna be off, bro. Oh man, it's like I was saying, you know, knowing AOC's hurt. Damn, I know that we have had a many out for the game. Looks like people are gonna have to step the fuck up. Yeah, you ain't lying. Backup is Kenny Pickett.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, it's about that time, man.
He can't even replace fucking Trey Tucker, and he's gonna replace Jacoby.
Yeah, yeah, but see, Jacoby's been playing like shit too.
Well, I know, but like it's like last game, but because it's, I mean, every fucking play, every pass that he was fucking getting thrown to, he was fucking getting intercepted because Chino was fucking staring him down.
But okay, like on one of those plays, he stopped on the route.
The first interception.
The first one, he stopped on the route. Then I looked at the other interception when they did the same fucking play. He stopped at the route too, because he doesn't want to get fucking hit. Because he wants to get paid or whatever, whatnot. So he's trying to stay healthy as long as he can so he can keep playing. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be hard for him to do that. If Jacoby gets traded, man, we need to pick somebody up good, bro. No fucking second round, no sixth round, getting off his money, bro. No.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna trade Jacoby, but I just think that it's going to be more of a. He's getting. I don't know if the plays are getting called not to him for like to lower his value or what the fuck it is, but
yeah,
he for sure needs to be a factor today. I mean, without Bowers, without Mayer. I mean, he has to be a factor today. He's good because he's for damn sure. Like on the offensive side, other than Genti, especially at the wide receivers position, or just catching wise today, like just pass catcher wise today, he's going to be the number one option. You know what I mean? For sure now, because like I said all off season, like I think with us, it's more of a. I know that we not suffer, but we don't have that typical number one wide receiver, but we do have we do at least have a number one option. I mean, a lot of teams that like, because we have Brock Bowers and he's not played today. I mean, so he's gonna have to step up. Jacoby's gonna for damn sure have to step up today.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. Let's get ready for this game, bro. I know we got like 10 minutes before we start, man. We will be live tonight at 6, man. Appreciate you guys with it. That like button on the way out. But yeah, we'll be live, win or lose, man. I don't know if Gabe's gonna show up or not.
No, I'll be here. I'll be here for sure. Man, because I want to for sure fucking see what we got today, man. Because this is going to be, it's gonna be a for sure. I mean, that 10 o'clock never really. I mean, shit. That's to be like. I want to say 10 o'clock never really. The 10 o'clock a.m. games really never helps us out. But that's the only game we've won this year. So,
yeah.
So who knows? You know.
I'm gonna shout out Bernard Mike. He's saying we're gonna be 3-3 in the next couple of weeks. I'm with that.
Hopefully, man. We have a definitely good chance. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we can pull out a win today, though, we can get back on track because I know every Sunday any team can lose, but we got the Titans next week. You know what I mean? So that's a very fucking winnable game there too.
Yeah.
No game is a guarantee, but very winnable game there too. So like we need to figure out a way to pull today's game out because we are shorthanded. But like I said, we're gonna have to have guys like Max, like last week, to they're gonna have to play out of their mind. Like Ashton Genty, we gotta see Ashton Genty from last year. You know what I mean? In college, let's see go out there and fucking bust a couple. You know what I mean? Like last week. So it's gonna be interesting for sure, man. Because This team is 3-1, but they do got Daniel Jones, and that's what always gives me a little bit of confidence.
Yeah. My opinion says if we lose to the Titans, wind will never leave my mouth again. But Alex is saying, shout out Alex, he just subscribed, man. He said we're going for it. He said I said 4-3 by the bye. So let's see what happens, man. All right, man. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Let's get ready for the game, man. You guys get ship salsa, food, whatever, whatnot. It's early game. I'm gonna get some menudo and shit. I'm gonna fucking chill. But yeah, man. Yeah, we'll see you guys tonight at 6, man. You guys have a good one. And like how we always finish this on 3, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders!
Max, let's go, Max. Come on. Keep them quiet.